Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. You got Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. Thank you for joining me today. We've talked about a lot of things. I talked very, very sentimentally and emotionally about my ride and what I did and how I've been helping folks and how you can help folks gain wealth. And you can do it easily. When I say easily, you have to live somewhere, right? So you're either going to pay rent or you're going to pay a mortgage. It's that simple. Let me show you how getting a home and then getting another home and another home and another home and another home can build wealth. I did it. I leveraged it, and I had other people making my mortgage payments for me. It's not that complicated. If you're interested in building wealth in real estate, don't pay $2,500 for a seminar. You can talk to me. I'll do it for free. Okay. I will consult with you for free. I do hold seminars. You can join my seminars as well. Go to webringyouhome.com. Now, this is a show about gaining wealth in real estate, but there's no tricks involved because I'm not selling anything. I'm in the mortgage business. Do I want to do your mortgage? Of course I do. But I'm going to prove to you when you come to me for a mortgage that you went to the right place. It's better than your credit union. It's better than your bank. It's better than Rocket Mortgage. I'll compare my rates and everything for them on a screen. We'll do it. We'll do a Zoom meeting. No problem. But I want to get vulnerable one more time with you because it's the holiday season and you probably ate more than you should at Thanksgiving and probably Christmas. So I want you to realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I struggled. I went to so many weight loss clinics. I mean, I'm telling you, I did 75 hard and I did no carbs and I did keto and I did everything. I took the shots, I took the speed pills and all that stuff that they gave you to amp you all out and made you feel all wiggly. I did it. And you know what? I was able to lose some weight, but I couldn't maintain it. So I found these folks at a place called Age Rejuvenation. And I'm telling you, this place is the real deal. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They do extensive blood tests and reviews. Why? Because they want to dial in what you need. Now, I went and joined this place, and for the first couple of months, it worked okay. I lost about 10, 12 pounds. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's working that well. So I got on the phone with the guy that owns the joint. And he says, Bruce, not everybody works as well right off the bat as other people do. So I want to redo your blood work now that you've been on this medication for a couple of months, and let's dial it in one more time. And he did. And he promised me, he says, I'll tell you what, if it doesn't work, you don't even have to pay me. If it works, you're paying. Okay. And it's not expensive. I save more money in food and alcohol than I do on the medication. But here's the thing. The weight started to peel off. My knees felt better. My joints felt better. I had more energy. I had more sexual drive. I shouldn't say that. My wife hates it when I say that, but everything improved. Okay. I felt better. I looked better. People complimented me. They're like, oh my God, Bruce, you look so good. You've lost a lot of weight. I felt better about me. Would you like to feel better about you? If you would, I want you to pick up the doggone phone and quit being chunky. Okay. I will help you with this and I'll get you in and started on this program for $100. Start for $100. Call me in Tampa. Got locations all over Tampa. But I want you to call me because I'm going to make a personal referral for each and every one of you that are serious about losing weight. So quit being fat. It's not healthy. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your cholesterol. You can get diabetes from it. I mean, you can get cancer from it. It's not good to be fat. And I was fat. Quit it. Knock it off. Call me in Tampa at 813-213-4009 or text me. I need weight loss. Or Orlando, text me at 407-706-3313. These are not call center numbers, folks. These are my real phone numbers. So you call me, I will get you fixed up. Now, for all you women that might need post-menopause or premenopausal, or you just don't feel right, and your gynecologist says, oh, you're fine, but you don't feel fine. They got solutions for that too. Everything. These people are all about helping you feel better that regular medication doesn't use. Now, listen, I got a buddy of mine on the same program I was on. And you know what? He lost all kinds of weight and he looked great. And he had been suffering with headaches that he no longer had anymore. So then he says, you know, Bruce, I think I can get this medication for free by going to my own doctor and he'll prescribe it. So you know what? He did. And he left the program and he went to his own doctor and his headache started back. His weight came back and he got lazy bowel syndrome because he wasn't eating properly and it didn't work. I got him back in Age Rejuvenation. They have better medication, started losing the weight, and now he's doing great and his headaches are gone again. I mean, come on, folks. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. So there's that. I spent way too much time on that because this is a finance show, and they don't pay me for that promotion, by the way. Here's another company I'll promote. You want a great builder? You call me. I'll connect you with the best builders around that'll pay your closing costs. I got Hardison Homes. I've got Trinity Family Builders. And if you want to buy a Lennar home and you call me and get approved with me, they'll also contribute toward your closing costs with Lennar as well. But you got to get pre-approved. Otherwise, they're going to send you to their own mortgage company. So you got to have a pre-approval from the loan arranger. So you call me, I'll get you set up for that. Real estate agents, I want to speak to you right now. Okay. You've been, business hasn't been as good as you'd like. You know why? You're not looking in the right place. There's opportunities for you everywhere out there. So I want to tell you about a couple of things that I can help you with. What about your clients that have a home that they'd like to sell, but they don't want to sell it till they find the new one? I got a great bridge product. Now, my bridge product is better than any bridge loan you've ever heard. And here's why. How many people have you ever heard of that actually got a bridge loan? Probably none. You know why? Because a bridge loan means you got a mortgage on your current home. You got to qualify for that. You got to qualify for the bridge money. And then you got to qualify for the mortgage that you want to get on the new house. Well, who's going to qualify for 3 mortgages? Not that many people. And that's why they don't work. My bridge loan, not only do I not qualify you with your current house payment, I don't even use the payment on the money I'm giving you to bridge out of your house for the new house. And I'll guarantee you, if your house doesn't sell within 120 days, we'll buy it from you. How do you like that? How do you like that? And you can use your own realtor. By the way, you want a realtor? Have you heard about the Loan Arranger Real Estate Rebate Program? Listen to this, folks. You people are not the best people out there at picking real estate agents. I'm just telling you, you're not. You don't know why. You just pick somebody that you like. God forbid you go to Zillow and pick a Zillow realtor that paid for your lead. That's horrible. And then even worse, you go to a listing and you choose the listing agent to negotiate the deal that they're representing the seller on. My program's different. Here's how it works. I will only refer you to a real estate agent that I've worked with and vetted, period. That real estate agent must meet my high standards, period. That real estate agent must refer you back up to 25% of their commission to you, not to me. Now, how much do they compensate me for that great lead? Because I don't give you their contact information until you're fully approved with me. I'm positioning you like a cash buyer. So when I give that lead to the realtor, you're ready to go. You're fully approved. Go shopping. Your money's guaranteed. They do not pay me 1 red cent for that referral. Not 1 red cent. But I only refer real estate agents that I've worked with in the past that do a great job and they negotiate. They negotiate for you, not for their commission, for you. You want that? I can pick a better realtor than you can all day long. And I have all of the stats of every real estate agent in the entire country on how many they sold, how fast they sold it, how much closer to the ask price did they end up paying? Do they work with buyers? Do they work with sellers? Who are they stronger with? What area are they strongest in? You don't know that information. You're just going by what the realtor tells you. I know the information. Call me at 813-213-4009. I can help you anywhere in the state of Florida with my real estate rebate program. And I do several real estate referrals out of state as well. And remember, I loan in all 50 states, so it doesn't matter to me where you want to live. Call me in Orlando at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to webringyouhome.com. So here's how this will work. I'll refer you to a real estate agent they'll be the best in the business. Now, are they a top producer? Not necessarily. Some of the top producers, I can't stand them. They think they're high on the horse. I tried to refer another realtor to a realtor in Orlando that worked for Sotheby's, and she thinks she's a hot shot. Okay. I won't tell you her last name, but her first name is Allison, and she works for Sotheby's. Well, she thinks she's a hot shot. Okay. And she thinks she's too good to return people's phone calls. She's just too high because she sells Winter Park. Ooh, she's Winter Park. You know what? I wouldn't refer her if it was the last real estate agent on the face of the earth, because she doesn't care about the clients. She cares about her. That's all. So why would I refer somebody to a top producer like that? I'd rather refer you to a medium producer that loves their clients, that bends over backwards for you. That's who you want. That's who you want. I'm telling you, I know most of the real estate agents throughout the state that are producers, and some of them I do refer. I mean, Amy Kidwell with Preferred Real Estate Brokers, one of the best real estate agents, in my opinion, in the state of Florida, probably one of the best real estate agents I've ever known. Cleve Loveland, Chris Gabbard down in the Tampa area. I mean, I got great Lisa Riley down in the Tampa, Wesley Chapel area. I got great real estate agents all over the place on the West Coast, on the East Coast, in Key West, Jacksonville, or you name it. I got them. I've been doing this for 35 years. I got all the real estate agents, but it puts money back in your pocket. I want to switch gears for a second because I mentioned that bridge loan. So now I want to mention this to you builders. So maybe you're a builder or you know somebody that's a builder out there. And I don't mean a big production builder. I mean a builder that's building, say, between 5 and 15 homes a year. That's it. 5 to 15 homes a year. Now, they're struggling to compete with the closing cost incentives that the big box builders that are building boxes are selling you, because they can't compete. Those builders are buying allotments of money from us outside of closing to give you a lower rate than what would be traditional in the market. So how can a builder give you a 5.25% rate when interest rates are 6.25%? How can they do it? They're buying that money down outside of closing. That's how they're doing it. I can show you how to do it too. You call me on it, 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009. Now listen, it's holiday season, folks. It's holiday season. It's time to think about other people. It's time to think about others instead of ourselves. I want you to think about all the people you know that are renting right now, or maybe paying too high of a mortgage payment. Maybe their taxes went up on them. Get them over to me. Let me help these folks. I can help them. I'll be there to help. Now, listen, we got about a minute before I got to take another break. So if you bought a home this year, write this down. This is one of the most important things you can do. Go to your county appraiser's website and file for homestead exemption. I had a client call me the other day. I closed their loan a year and a half ago. I sent him a notice to file for homestead exemption, and he never did it. And his payments went through the roof. Well, of course they're going to go through the roof because you're not paying homesteaded taxes. Homestead will reduce your tax assessed value by up to $25,000, in some cases $50,000, and it locks in the amount of that you're paying in taxes. They can't go up anymore. They can't raise the millage rate, and they can't go up more than 3%, and they usually don't go up even that much. So these are all tips that we give you to be a better consumer in the market. Now look, I want to talk a little bit more about the Fed and what's going to happen down the road for you guys, because the Fed dropped the Fed rate on December the 10th by 1/4 point. How does that impact you with a mortgage? We're going to talk a little bit more about that. So I want you to write my phone number down. I want you to write my website down so that you can communicate with me. Okay. If you are anywhere north of Lakeland, you can use my Orlando number at 407-706-3313. If you're south of Lakeland, use my Tampa number at 813-213-4009, and my universal website at webringyouhome.com, the easiest place in the world to get a mortgage. I'll be back in 5.